Hey everyone, let me know you're here by commenting, and we'll be getting started here in just a minute. Hope everyone's had a good weekend and a start to the new year. Um, we're we're freshly into a brand new year, brand new decade too. Hey G Paul,
Hey, J-Pop.
how are you? Fresh new year. This will be a new paranormal year for us. Um, got some cool things to talk about. We'll get into that later on. I got a story I want to talk about, and we'll do some investigating. Get the camera going. Peekaboo. There's everybody. There's Marnie. So like I say, story coming up later. What else? What did we do? Well, we went and filmed. I went and filmed. Marnie was with me, but she didn't.
It was too windy to get out of the
Yeah.
car.
I did a little bit of investigation in the cemetery over the weekend, so that video will be coming up eventually. The dog's tearing up some toys. But anyway, okay, Amy, thank you. But I was, okay. So the cemetery we went to had this huge mausoleum. I filmed there before, and then if you follow us on Facebook, I put up a vlog that I did there at a Veterans Memorial. So, and I can actually here in a little bit I'll put that link up. If you're on Facebook and you'd like to join us on that page, I try to do live streams and just vlogs and stuff like that, or just say hi or whatever. But, and so let's see what else was a lot of things I want to talk about. But
What'd you guys do this weekend?
yeah, what did you guys do this weekend? Comment and let us know what you all did. It was a little bit of a busy weekend for us. And we got out and done some things, cleaned up around the house a little bit. It was fairly busy for us.
Come over in a minute. Too. Yes.
Okay. Let me mute my phone here. All right. Do have Jane the doll. May bring her up later on. Michael the doll. May do the green light on the wall tonight. We didn't do that last week. Occasionally we do have the paranormal stuff that happens in the house. My sister said that there's always stuff going on at my mom's. She gets touched or whatnot. There we go. Let's see. Sleeping most of the weekend, huh, G Paul? Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, good to get caught up on rest. Hey, Lady C, how are you? Yeah, I would sometimes love just take a nap. But we do get busy.
wish I was sleeping most of the weekend.
Marnie needed to get caught up. She was very,
Yeah.
very tired. Very tired. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Happy New Year's to you as well. Hope everyone's had a good New Year. Hey, Joe. How are you tonight?
My thing's not fixed.
Oh, take it off. No, go back. There you go.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Lady C.
You get called
Hey,
up now, aren't you?
G-Paul. Yeah.
So, yeah, oh, by the way, continued prayers for Australia. God love them. It's every day we see something here in the States about that going on. And things like, animals, kangaroos and stuff being rescued. It's
They got
people
way
lose
more
their
than
homes.
just animals. I mean, just
It's just all kinds of stuff going on. That's what you see on Facebook is what I was talking about. But continued prayers. I know KJ's over there dealing with that too. And just, just continued prayers. That is so sad. Hopefully the good Lord pour a ton of rain down there.
They got some over the weekend. They got some rain.
Yeah, some bit.
It wasn't
help
enough.
A lot, did it?
It wasn't.
Hey, Brandon, how are you?
Hey, Brandon.
Hope you're doing well. So yeah, keep them in your prayers for sure. It's sad. Brandon, how are you how'd you have a good weekend? How are you tonight? Just seeing how everybody's New Year started out. Ours was just plain and simple. If y'all seen Amy's and April's live stream from the New Year, if you haven't, please check it out. They had a funny live stream, and Slim got up on the camera with April. That was really cool. Yeah, we're doing good here.
April's here.
Hey, April. I sent you a link.
Hey, April. Oh my God.
But yeah, so check out that live stream that they did as well. And let's see. There was something else I was going to talk about, and I forgot what it was. I covered some things already that I want to talk about.
Brennan says that his niece turned 2 this past weekend. I bet that was fun.
Oh, I bet it was. I saw my grandkids today, and it's always fun, to see the babies. I have niece and nephew that live near me, and we see them, and fun to have little kids around. That's for sure. Everybody's saying hello to everybody's great. Let's see. Like I said earlier, if you haven't joined our Facebook page, I'll put that up in the chat. Let me get that going here. Always have a hard time getting that. Oh, there it is. And so that way, if you'd like to join us, you can. If you're a part of Facebook. Okay. All right. So there it is. If you want to join our Facebook page. Like I said, I did a vlog of Veterans Memorial at the cemetery yesterday. So I put that up last night. And yeah, I always love seeing the grandkids. I usually see them a couple times a week, so that's always good. Make sure I hadn't missed anything in the chat. So how did everybody celebrate the New Year? What did you do? Did you sleep? Did you stay up? What did you do? Oh, you didn't. You went night.
Before midnight, I was asleep. And then you have those crazy things that I cannot do on New Year's Day. and I have the crazy things we can do on New Year's Day. So we put those together, and we have a really screwed up the first of the year. And it was our anniversary.
Yeah, our anniversary was the 31st, and
we didn't do anything too exciting.
No, the thing is, like, there's so much stuff going on New Year's Eve and stuff. We kind of just wait, a few days or so, and then we'll do something. And we were planning on doing something over the weekend, but that got canceled, so that's okay. But we'll make up for that later on.
Yeah, we have plans.
Yeah, we got some plans.
Yep,
that for sure. Thank you, Brandon.
Happy anniversary. Went to sleep early. Played hockey. Ooh, fun.
There you go. That's fun. Yeah.
Brandon, was it ice hockey or field hockey? As warm as it's been, you could have played field hockey.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice here in North Carolina for sure.
Joe had a New Year's dinner with Paul.
Cool. That's all. Yeah, we had our New Year's.
It's not coming up here.
It's slower on the chat.
I know that, but
thing. Yeah, that's why I use the phone because it takes a little while to come up. Yeah, so we did our New Year's tradition dinner too.
Yeah,
it was good.
Our New Year's Day meal is in the South. It seems like is meat is pork, and then you have black-eyed peas and collard greens for your luck for the year, and for money, the greens are your green money. And then what else do we have? What else do we do? Oh, Troy will not allow you to wash clothes on the first day of the year because it's a superstition saying that you'll wash someone out of your life. So I didn't wash any laundry. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And street hockey now, but ice hockey soon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds fun. I love ice hockey.
I've seen some people do. I guess you call it street hockey, like in a park, at same that Carrier Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a place that people do hockey in there, so it's kind of cool. I sit there and watch them one day while the kids are playing.
It has been
years ago, though.
Yeah, Brenda made a very good point, but it's very true that it's been way too hot here. Yeah, I mean, we got the same weather. It's been just way too hot to play.
Yeah, I mean,
you can play any kind of sport, and it's actually kind of comfortable.
Like we had a little bit. What was it? Night before last, we got snow. Just like a little light dusting on the steps.
It was just
and that was plenty for me. But it's been cold and kind of rainy. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. It's been dreary, but it's been warmer than usual. And according to the weatherman, it's supposed to be warm all January, so it can stay warm all the way into spring and summer.
It won't let April come through. Can you send April a link again?
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Sorry. Copy and paste that. Go back to Twitter. And we'll try it again. Okay, April, I sent it again.
She said, can you send it to Messenger?
Oh, Messenger? Let's see. I think so. Let's see. I don't know if I had. Where is? Oh, there's April's name. Let's see. Should work.
Yep. There it is.
There it is, April. It went to Messenger.
Marty not used to seeing you normally sleep. All right, now we got G-Paw on me. Yeah, but I get up like 3 times a night, so I got to go to bed early.
I don't know, April. I didn't know. Twitter's, how social media, how finicky computers and stuff can be. Hopefully that worked for
If you have to re-download Chrome, you better do that when you go to bed. That'll take a while.
Oh, Lord.
There she is.
Okay, good. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Not feeling too good, but I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know
I can't believe I see Marnie.
Y'all be nice to me. When I see Slim again, I'm gonna get him. He started all this.
How are you and Slim? I know you say you're not feeling too well. How's Slim doing?
Slim's still hurting. He can't move his neck still. He's got a knot on the back of his head going down to the middle of his back.
Oh, good Lord.
Ouch.
Well, we'll be praying for him for sure. Is he going to go see a doctor about that?
I told him he needs to, but he's hard-headed. He's like a man. He's hard-headed.
Slim, go see a doctor, okay?
Please, yeah.
From one man to another, go see a doctor. Please.
We're all like fighting a cold up here. Is that what you're dealing with?
I think so, because of this crazy weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've all been dealing with sinus. It's not been fun at all.
And I got to work it.
Yeah, it's no fun to work and have to be sick at the same time. I hate that too. That's for sure. Brandon says, glad to see you, April. Hope you feel better. Elbow's itching.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I know a lot of superstitions, but I don't know about elbow itching. So maybe it just means it just itches. I don't know. No, your left hand itches. It means you're going to come into money or something of that nature.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is.
I've had my left hand itch go in and buy a lottery ticket and not win anything. So, yeah. Oh, well. They got the new lottery tickets out now. Morning, got a couple today. Yeah, I didn't win anything.
I had no such luck.
I love to hit the $1 million jackpot, but my left hand probably had to be itching so bad I can't hardly move it.
If the doctor tells you to bend over and say, run.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not be a good thing to go see a doctor about. Joe says prayers to our sis April and Big Chief Mike. Yes, definitely. Everybody be keeping everyone in prayer. I mean, there's a lot of sicknesses and stuff going on. Oh, good Lord, beware the rubber glove. Oh, my goodness.
Well, since y'all are making fun, though, of me going to sleep or not being here and being asleep, I probably won't stay very long.
No. Monty's tired, I know. So I asked her, I said, do you want to go on a live stream? She's like, maybe.
Yeah.
She was already comfortable. But that hurts when you don't sleep good, too. You know, that always hurts.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes,
we love
thank you, Joe. So, yeah, continued prayers. Anyway. So Amy says she tried to come up in a little bit. She was, she's not feeling well either. So please, just definitely.
There's something going on the computers. Y'all are sharing germs on the computer.
Oh, that's possible.
It's probably a virus.
Oh, wow.
No, it's cheesy.
Good Lord. Oh, man. Oh. But anyway, so yeah, I hope everybody starts feeling better. I'm just now getting to a point where I'm actually feeling a little better. This thing runs its course about 2 or 3 weeks, it seems like. It just, you start to feel a little better, then it kind of, what's it called, relapses a little bit, and then, it's just, I hate it. I really do. Well, you put hearts up. That's cute.
Everybody's loving each other, being sweet.
So this week, another thing I wanted to announce, that's what it was. This week, I'll be putting up a video on Twitter. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see it. We'll be doing the giveaway this week. The fidget spinner that moved in the cemetery.
Finally?
Yep. Yeah, well, I wanted to wait till after the holidays. I know everybody was having a lot going on. But we have the Crossroads Explorers wristbands, and some stuff from local here in Western North Carolina, and maybe a couple other things we'll add to that as well. But what I want to do is get on Twitter, ask a question, and the first person to comment on it, and we'll go through the instructions when I do it on Twitter. But it'll be a question, and then the answer will be the first person that
Does
answers
it have to
correct.
be Twitter only?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it through Twitter.
Because I'm not a Twitter person. I don't tweet.
Well, I know.
So there probably are some.
Well, if you win, it ain't moving.
No, but there are other people in this world who don't tweet.
Yeah, true. But I thought I'd do it on Twitter. I think it'd be a little easier that way than on YouTube.
Okay.
So
this week, Twitter.
We're doing the giveaway contest with 500 subscribers. I do thank everyone for helping us out with that and being a part of our family.
Yay.
Yes, yay, for sure. And so the giveaway, just be looking for it on Twitter this week. Everybody get the disinfectant out and start spraying it around. We have here. We really have. Marty went through the whole house the other day. Laid on that spray.
Well, like several times too.
Yeah, just absolutely sprayed the house down. The whole house was disinfected. That's for sure.
It didn't do no good. We're all sick.
Well, maybe we need to get the Lysol, so the generic brand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Everybody's breaking out the Lysol.
Yeah. Oh, you got to. Lysol wipes, Lysol spray, whatever you can do. Soap, it's disinfectant, or dial and all that stuff.
I think Twinkie had an event she had to do tonight. She should be home soon, I think.
Yeah, she sent me a message earlier about I think it's like 9 o'clock, 9:30. She was still at work our time, and so yeah, I figured she had a real busy day with something going on.
Yeah, I didn't even get to talk to her yesterday.
Oh Lord, you guys talk about it every day. I want to wait till she gets here. I want to tell a story about a place I went to 2 weeks ago and film.
Has it been 2 weeks already?
It's been almost, yeah. Because this past Friday we did something. But it was the Friday before last when it was. That's when I went up there. A place called Buzzard Rock. So something I found on the internet about it. I read some stuff about it before, but this was something different that I read. It's very interesting and creepy.
How many times have you been there?
For only one time.
Oh, yeah, but on his way up there, I didn't know he was going to go. He just said something about it, and I'm like, man, I ain't been there since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I kind of lived near it, and
yeah, when you were a kid, you're right there.
It's not a place you go by yourself.
No, and the roads are winding and twisting and turning, and
how far is it from your house?
30 minutes.
Yeah, probably about 30. Remember where we went to eat at Mod Pizza that night? Okay.
Still 20 minutes
about 15, 20 minutes from there. Beside that Ingalls there. It's up on a mountain. Yeah. And when I saw it on the map, and I was like, okay, I've never been here. So you can see the winding roads. And I thought, oh, Lord. And I don't mind it. It's just the winding roads. If you ain't careful, it's you're goodbye. There's a place you say goodbye to. You're gone. And but yeah, I've never been, but I wanted to go up there and get at least one video in. And then what I like to do is take, it'd be great if you and Slim could go and some others go up there and film. And
Brendan's close too.
Yeah, Brendan's close. Yeah. And just go up there and film and check it out. I think everybody will realize how spooky it is up there, because I know you did. Okay, Joe.
Yeah, that's why I never went back.
I'd never been. And there's another place I want to go called Devil's Courthouse and film and do that. But I've not been up there. I've never been there before either. But I may have to wait till. How far is it up on the Parkway? It's a good little ways, isn't it?
An hour from here, probably.
About an hour. And when it snows, everything gets closed down up there. So may have to wait till spring, summertime to go do that. Maybe.
Well, I know Slim said something, or Michael said something the other day about. Have y'all ever been to Shatley Spring?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's this place up there that you go and you pay one price, and it's all you can eat. They feed you you can go up there for breakfast. It's not really expensive,
Uh-huh.
and they just keep bringing the food out till you finally tell them to quit. But they have really good food, and then it's right off of the Parkway.
Shatley Springs?
Yeah, we just took and we spent the day up there with some friends, and we took the kids when they were smaller, and the grandbaby, and went and took beautiful pictures. Pulled off up there, and we just enjoyed the day just looking around.
Oh, here it came up. First thing.
You found it.
I found it. Let's see how far it is from me.
On a map, everything looks
Hold on.
Okay.
I don't even know where we. It's probably a couple of hours from us because it's closer to your parents.
It took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there.
Yeah, it's right at the North Carolina, South Carolina line.
Do the directions.
It ain't South Carolina.
Huh?
It ain't near South Carolina.
No, North Carolina, Virginia border.
But it's an awesome place.
Yeah,
just to
it's 2.5 hours.
Okay.
But it looks beautiful.
Brandon said you had me at all you can eat.
Me too.
That would be good.
We were there, and my son loves bacon.
Uh-huh.
And they just kept bringing plates of bacon out. Corn gravy, biscuits, toast, eggs, whatever you want, country ham.
Wow.
Brandon wants the address.
I can. Well, hold on. How did I do it? It's
called Shatley Springs.
It's the address is different for him. I don't know. It's
the address of the place.
It's just Shatley, Shatley Springs.
That would be nice to do, for sure.
Just for like a day trip.
Yeah,
you don't have to go home.
It's just beautiful. And then we pull off, and we took pictures of the kids, and we even got this one where you can overlook the mountains. Mm-hmm. And we had Casey and one of her friends. They laid down on the concrete sidewalk, and the way I took the picture, it looked like they were hanging off the side of the mountain.
Oh my God!
That's cool.
But they were really laying on the sidewalk. Yeah, we found a bunch of old country stores.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really neat.
That would be fun.
Brandon found it.
Cool. We need to plan that. We definitely do. We all need to go up there and spend a day doing that.
Half the day eating. Mm-hmm. Hey, farm girl.
Hey, farm girl. How are you?
Us.
Oh, yeah, for you. Yeah, so definitely a place to check out. We were talking about going up to Mayberry one time.
Okay, the dog's growling at something. She's looking up at the dog.
She's looking up. Oh, now she's going through yon. Well, so like our dog is looking directly front where we are at, and then right behind us, and she keeps growling at both places.
Could y'all hear her?
Yeah.
I don't know what she's went yonder to go lay down, I guess. So whatever it was must have they went in yonder. I don't know. No. I don't know what, but where she's growling is where Jane, the doll, is.
She a big dummy.
She can be a big silly girl, but
Brendan, it's less time for y'all because we're way over here in Asheville.
says close until
spring. Oh no.
Well, it'd be a good time to go in spring though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be nice weather, maybe in the 60s or 70s. Yeah.
And there's there's shops connected onto it. That have they sell knives and handmade crafted stuff.
Shit.
What are you doing?
I'm accidentally calling somebody and I'm not meaning to. Oh my God.
Georgie did that earlier. The exact same
That's
thing.
exactly what I'm doing.
Georgie called everybody.
Yeah, Marnie hit a button and started calling somebody.
I'll get a phone call back in a minute.
I'm sure you will. I'm tired because I'm not sleeping. They took me off pain meds for 2 weeks, so my body or the excess meds in my system. Well, Farm Girl, you are still in our prayers as always. Wow. Sending prayers of love your way. Did you get a call back?
No, he's in the chat.
Oh Lord.
That's funny. Sorry about that.
Wow.
A friend of mine, Josh.
Hello.
Yeah. Josh, say hey to everybody so they see you're here.
Comment up on the thing. That happened earlier to us. We were eating. That's where we were. Marnie's son out eating, and
oh yeah, and Dylan's like, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?"
Yeah.
Was that when George called?
Yeah, that's when George called.
Yeah.
I was laying in the bed and I heard my phone ring and I seen. So I answered it, and all I could hear was George and Rob laughing. And I kept saying hello, hello, and nobody would answer me, so I just hung back up.
We had to ignore it. I mean, we were in a restaurant, and both of our phones start going off with that ring, and then later on, everybody started typing.
Yeah, we saw what was
butt dial and stuff. I said, "Oh, okay, well, hey, Josh, how are you?"
Hey, Purple Rain.
Hey, Purple.
Hey, Purple. Hey, Josh.
But so Josh, who's in the chat now, that's who Marnie.
We have some investigating to do with Josh.
Yes, we do.
He's the one I butt dialed.
Hey, Joe, welcome back. But yeah, that was fun.
So Leah's back, and she must have gotten the bad thing that was in here.
She ran off the bad guy.
Yeah, but she sure is close to us right now.
She is. I don't know what. Sometimes dogs see things we don't, obviously, so I don't know what she was looking at. It gets, I mean, if they're staring at one and then like the dog is staring at each other or something, it's no big deal. But they start staring at the ceiling and at the walls, I know something's going on. I'm like, I wish I could see it too.
I had just got off the phone with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know those Lance's crackers that come like eight in a box? Well, they had a big sale on them at work. But my mom was having a hard time finding a certain kind that my dad liked. So I went and bought my dad 8 boxes.
8 boxes?
Yeah, crackers. Well, they had them on sale because they're usually like $3 and something for a box. They had them on sale in Food Line for $1.38 a box.
And what kind were they?
They were Lance's crackers.
You know, like they have those chives and wafers with chives.
Oh, okay.
They have the orange
peanut
peanut butter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, altogether, I bought 16 boxes.
Wow.
Because I got 8 to send to my dad, and then my son eats them for his lunch at work. So.
Hey, that's a great deal.
Okay, so I think Brandon is telling us that the prices are pretty good for Shatley Farms or Shatley Springs.
Yeah.
And then Joe's telling us that the lawn mowing man is here. You guys are awesome. I love y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the prices are really reasonable there.
Well,
that's if you get dinner, Brendan. But it'll tell you the prices on there. But it's all you can.
Well, that's good.
We literally had to tell them to quit bringing food. Because there was 2, 4,
We went out to, speaking of shopping today.
Amy's home. She's gonna eat though.
Okay, Amy.
There was 9 or 10 of us that went.
I'm sorry?
There was like 9 or 10 of us that went.
Oh, wow.
I just got the letter S.
S?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's all it is the letter S.
Yeah, Shannon.
Could be. Maybe Shannon. I don't know. I ain't got mine up. Let me get mine going here. But all the stuff off there. Oh yeah, we did kind of a haul like that today at Harris Teeter. They had double up $2 coupons. We got like what 4 boxes of cereal for like $2.50 or something like that after coupons and discount. They were already buy one get one, and then the coupon was $1 off at 2, so that doubled to $2. So yeah, that was a good deal.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. And Shannon loves his cereal.
I got the name Norman.
Norman.
Huh.
How are you, Lee?
Hey, Lily. How are you? S and Norman. I got mine going right now.
Is my name showing up on the bottom of the picture?
No.
No, ours doesn't either.
Hmm.
I don't know how you do that. Oh, that's nice banners. I don't know. Yeah, ours should be showing. It used to, but
Yeah.
maybe because I got the banner up. I don't know. Let me try to hide banners. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, I just noticed it was different.
Yeah, I know. It was. That'd be cool if everybody knows who we are. If they're new to our channel, they'll know who everybody is. But I used to see it with both up there. I don't know why. I don't know. I got the name Thomas. Oh,
Now I got the name store or the word store.
store. Right, with my pen is on. And I got Thomas.
Now I got castle.
Castle.
Hmm.
Now wrote.
Oh. I think mine's fixing to change.
Hey, they said Virginia's supposed to be getting snow tomorrow night.
They can have it.
As long as it don't come down this way.
Brandon, quit reading the menu.
I got the word against. Brandon's all about see. I'm so hungry. This menu is making it worse. Oh wow. Well, see, by looking at the menu, you got an idea about what.
Hi, Lily.
Now the ocean.
Ocean, love to be there.
I see
Huh?
Twinky's mama did this thing on Facebook, and it says, "Where should you retire at?"
Mm-hmm.
And mine said Hawaii.
That's nice.
And it says, because you're all about the beach. I've never been to a beach. Now, how am I all about the beach if I've never been there?
Was that song "Some Beach Somewhere"?
Yeah. I reckon that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. I can breathe so much better when I'm, at the beach. Just everything just brightens up.
Hey, did y'all hear the other night when Twinkie said that she is going to try in 2020 to get on a plane?
Mm-hmm.
To do what?
To get on.
Oh, God. I'm not.
Marty's not.
No.
I got to get on a plane, too. We should all move to Wilmington.
Sure.
Okay.
I like Wilmington.
All right. We'll just drive on down there and find
We can eat seafood more often. Fresh.
Oh.
Yes.
No seafood.
Fish Friday, every Friday.
Ugh.
Right off the ocean.
Uh-uh.
Shrimp and whatever you want.
We just have to bread the shrimp.
Oh, I love shrimp. I got answer them. Who you want us to answer? Give us the name. Maybe the people's names will come up like Norman and Thomas. We'll answer them if they give us some questions. But I got the word book. BOOK. Maybe we all need to book a trip to the ocean.
We have one booked, remember?
We do have one booked for March.
Very, very, very creepy city.
Can't wait. Farm Girl says, want fresh chicken from the farm, no ocean food yet. See, the thing is with seafood with me, I have to be in a mood for it. If I'm not in the mood for seafood, I will not eat it. Got steak.
I'm wore out on chicken. I don't. Just give me a good old steak and I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, I love steak. Like if I go to Long John Silver's, everybody gets fish. I get chicken.
We don't go there.
We don't go there often, but when we do go, that's what we get.
They closed all of our Long John Silver's.
Do what?
They closed all of our Long John Silver's.
We have only 2 left. We used to have what, 4 of them.
I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
Me and your mom were talking about it the other day.
I got town.
And I got beg you. Spirits are really wanting something tonight. Answer them, then beg you. Star those up. Only time I was on a plane was back in 1985. I was drunk.
I would be too.
Marnie probably would be. I would love. I've never flown, so I need to do that at least once in my life.
George said his sister is going to go skydiving.
Do what? I didn't.
George, he said, told me and Twinkie that his sister wants to go skydiving. No way, no how.
No, not me either.
I'll fly in a plane, but not skydiving.
Lily says, love beef. I love beef too. I love hamburger, steak. Good stuff. Hamburger steaks are good. Alive. We went to Fuddruckers the other day. I love Fuddruckers.
Well, yeah, ours is like a pretty good distance away. The one around here.
You need to come to the one up here. I'm sending.
Well, you're like 2 hours away.
Well, then you get to see us.
I got Jake.
Jake, who are you?
Justin. Now I got Justin.
Oh, I bet you were going to tell April the story that has been in the news lately.
What story's been in the news lately?
We have a picture of the 2 of us and Mike and April on top of the parking deck.
Oh, yes.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. So recently, one of the local news, and I don't mean like WLOS, which is like our big news, another smaller news group was given a tip, and they went into the stairwell. Well, we took the elevator, but apparently the elevator last few days have been not working, and so people had to take the stairwell, and they found needles, the smell of urine,
it was nasty.
Clothing and all kinds of just food, just stuff like nobody's been taking care of it, and it's just like becoming a, I don't know, like a cesspool or something down there in those steps. But yeah, they got called out on it pretty big, and I'm glad we took the elevator because I would hate to have found all that stuff in the stairwell.
Exactly.
That was nasty.
Look at this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm taking him. He said, "Oh God, not the stairwell." I had to clean that shit up.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Josh. He closed it there.
She got normally, dry, smell it, learning, and spot.
That's kind of about what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was really.
Oh my God.
The stairwell is normally dry. It's nailed.
Mm-hmm.
Smell it, and it's a spot. There's a spot. First spot is the stairwell.
Needles and all kinds of stuff. With that video I saw, that, oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh, you had to deal with that, but
I can find any of those pictures that we took up on top of the parking deck. I can't find any of those pictures.
Really?
They're on my Facebook.
Yeah.
But I took some too, though, and I cannot
So
find
to
them.
clear it up, laugh out loud.
Yes,
The stairwell is falling apart, and we barricaded it off for safety. Oh yeah, good. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's falling apart.
Mm-hmm. Just falling apart. I got purpose. Yeah. You have any of those pictures on your phone? Send them to April later on, or when you get a minute. They went around the barricades. It's literally, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's nasty. Sorry you had to deal with all that again.
What month was that?
It was October.
No, was it October?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, between mine and Slim's birthday.
Yeah, it was October.
Yeah, it was on Slim's birthdays the night of the comedian.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. I enjoyed Bill Engvall.
That other guy's coming too. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What kind of sneeze was that?
But how much you look? I got the word mother, or the name mother. What? How much? You looked at the tickets, though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we're not going.
Like $100 and something.
No, we got Lazoom, and that's about it right now.
Yeah, the Zoom's gonna be fun.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you, April.
But that was like $100 for Jeff. I mean, Marty was like, "Oh, let's not go."
$100 and some a piece.
Is that what it was?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It was too much.
I think you said like the cheapest one was like 80 or something.
Ooh.
We do too many things to be paying that.
I don't know. I remember when concerts were $15-$20 at the most.
I know they were.
Of course, that was when I was in high school, and that's back in the 90s. A
Oh,
long time ago.
okay.
You get them?
Yeah, I got to go back and try again because it only gave her so many.
Oh. She's sending you pictures, April.
Thank you.
But, yeah.
Human.
Human. Whose mother are you talking about? That's the last one we got. I got Nancy.
That's my mother.
You were talking about your mom a while ago. Excuse me. We'll star that one too.
Now, Justin is my son-in-law's name.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter wrote a thing on Facebook. She said, "Who does this?" Her husband woke up. He goes to work at 4 or 4:30 in the morning. She said he woke up at 11:30. Went out, got dressed, went outside, started his car. She said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm letting the car warm up." She said, "It's not time." It was 11:30, and he thought it was 4:30.
Oh. What is it?
Dean, Mortgage, Karen, and Guest.
Oh my gosh. Josh just gave us a really interesting story. Where was I in 1998? Okay, I was not living here in 1998, so I don't remember. I don't remember who that woman is.
One of the suspects in the murder, whose name I don't remember, was being investigated for the murder, and he hung himself off the back of the Civic Center deck.
Oh, good Lord.
On the back of the stairwell, and sometimes if you are up there late at night, you can hear him.
Oh. That's where we were getting our picture taken that night, April.
We should have investigated.
I had
Wish we
no
knew.
clue.
That gives us a reason to go back.
There you go. But not for that high-priced comedian, though.
Oh, no. No, we'll just go up there and investigate.
We just have to pay for parking.
The door
and the door
slams
slams
sometimes, too. Okay, Josh, you piqued our interest on that. That's for sure. Definitely have to check that out.
I got
Wait, medicine.
Oh, I thought she was saying she got medicine for being sick.
I got the word work. WORK.
Oh, 1997. I still don't know
97?
that. Amber
I don't remember
Lundgren.
that. And I was still living here at the time. I never moved. 97. Yeah, I definitely want to go. That gives us a reason to go check that out. I've never heard it. I got girl, GIRL. So let's say, I don't never heard of
You got
anybody
the word
investigating.
mattress.
They don't got mattress.
She was underage and disappeared by the nightclub that is now on Broadway's. Ooh.
Broadway.
So the nightclub on Broadway's is Broadway's,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Howdy doody, view from the middle.
Hey, James.
If I'm
Found her body in we were in. Huh.
you got volunteer.
Volunteer.
Hey guys, I'm gonna sneak off here and
Go to sleep.
yes, it's my bedtime.
Wow. So, okay, Josh, thank you for that information. We
Yeah, Josh,
will
you got lots
definitely
of
be
stories to tell
looking
us.
into that for sure. And
Hold on,
Amy's
the real
here.
killer turned out to be the guy that they got recently, the one who burned his family.
Oh,
Oh my lord!
wow. Hey, Amy.
Working for the city.
Hello.
It does.
Hey, Amy.
I do know of a cold case in downtown Asheville that I read about not long ago. It happened. Josh, you'll know where this was at. It's right near Chicken Alley and Lexington Avenue, somewhere in that area. There was somebody got murdered years ago, and it's a cold case to this day. The same guy that killed the dude who disappeared from Little Pig Barbecue. Oh, that guy? Holy crap. Okay.
I just got phone.
Okay.
I got Satan and fall.
Oh, Lord. No devils here, thank you.
Hello, my Twinkie.
Hello, Twinkie.
And I are closely.
I got clear.
On Lexington, okay. So Josh is giving us some good stuff tonight to investigate.
Twinkie, you sound tired.
Just
What?
a little bit.
Do what?
I told Twinkie she sounds tired.
Oh, yeah. I know y'all are not feeling good, but thank you for being up here. For sure.
I would have been here sooner, but we had some incidents happen this evening, so.
Well, let's understand. Things happen. Life happens, let's put it that way.
Josh said I can't remember the kid's name either, but it was the one with the lips on the back windshield.
Yeah. No, I don't think that was his name. I had to. Okay. It Yeah. Or you worked at Walmart. No. No, it's
I
not.
got Savannah.
Do what?
I got Savannah.
There's Lynn and Seth.
Hi, Lynn and handsome Seth.
Hey, Lynn Seth. It was a guy that got kids in the parking lot. Yeah, it was on Unsolved Mysteries. Oh, yeah, it was, what was his name? Maybe,
Same guy that killed Amber.
mhm.
Hi, Lily. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Lily.
Good night, Lily. Thank you. His name, I don't know why it escapes me. It's huh? Caleb. Yeah, his name was Caleb. That's what it was. Anyway, yeah, you guys can check that story out. Marty, if you can find a link to that, can you send that to Amy and April? Yeah, that's who we were talking about. It was on Unsolved Mysteries, and it's happened.
Very famous.
Yeah, a very famous story from around here.
I got
Josh said
Monica.
Zeb Quinn.
Do what?
He said Zeb Quinn is the one that went.
Zeb. Yeah, Zeb.
Yeah.
That's his name. Yes.
I got Monica.
Monica.
And I got Palace.
I got Castle earlier, Twink.
I'm still sitting on closely.
Now I got Deplete.
Okay, so one thing I talked about earlier was when I went up to Buzzard Rock and filmed. I'll put that video up this week. So I'd heard some paranormal stuff about it, but this is a story I found from ghostofamerica.com. And it goes, this was somebody who wrote it. Said, me and a few friends went up to a place called Buzzard Rock. Supposedly they used to hang slaves there and throw handicapped babies off the side of the mountain.
Oh my God.
This is a very steep mountainside, and it is. It almost makes you feel woozy to look at it. It's also called the Devil's Footprints, because on the set of the side of the rocks, there is a 5 footprint down in the rock that are clear prints with claws at the end of the toe area. And keep in mind, this is inside the rock and not carved. It's very unexplainable. Also, they were up there, and let's see, what else did it say? Let me go through some of this gibberish. They heard weird noises from the woods. I saw the woods when I was up there. I could see where it could be real creepy. Someone felt something touching them or grabbing them and brushed up against them. Let's see. Rear lights from the mountainside. They were riding on the back of one of their friends' trucks, and they sat down and looked and seen 2 glowing red eyes about 4 foot behind the truck. And it goes on and says it was around 3 a.m. as our friends pressed the gas to take off. The truck seemed like it didn't want to go. Finally, after fighting it for a while, everyone on the back of the truck was freaking out and finally took off. So the truck finally moved. Let's see. The red eyes following behind. As we got out of range of Buzzard Rock, the eyes disappeared. And then, so that was that story. Below it is some comments about what people have said about it. One says the red eyes you saw belonged to a black boar. Back in around 1990, it chased me and my mom in her car for almost a mile. The eyes glowing like fire in broad open daylight. Another explanation for the glowing lights could also be back in the 1980s, an outlaw would take the eyes of men he killed and wear them in a pouch around his neck. And one night, the man had crossed Buzzard Rock, and they found him the next day on the rocks dead. So the guy poached these guys' eyes out. Apparently, found him up on the rock dead. This is how Buzzard Rock got his name, because the buzzards were picking at his eyes and took the pouch from his neck. And let's see. There's a fire pit where I found myself. Oh, wait a minute. Take it back. To the right down the road is a trail that leads to a fire pit where I find myself a half-burned statue of Jesus. It's a common place for Satan worship. Also in the 80s, there was a couple that was shot and killed there. I've seen glimpses of them in the headlights late at night. And somebody said that they had never heard about the slave hanging or the babies, but everything else was what they had understood to be true. So, kind of freaky up there.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And I can see where it could be a devil worshiping place. I got Russian. You got what?
Alone.
I can see where it could be really creepy up there. People used to hang glide off of it too.
I got blood sucking.
I got Shuttle, Uncle, and Air.
Okay. But when I was up there, I could feel things like people or spirits that were like,
Now
I guess,
trap.
huh?
Now I got trapped.
Track.
Trap. The
Oh,
TRAPPD.
trap. And maybe some stuff trapped up there for sure. But I felt like sadness. I felt like people had fallen to their deaths accidentally, remorse from murdering themselves. I mean, I felt all kinds of stuff when I was up there that day.
Sounds like a very dangerous place to be getting scared.
Yeah, when I found out where he had been, I was like, "Don't you ever go up there again by yourself." And if
Yeah.
you go, you always tell somebody where you're going.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, I got printed.
Gold.
But no, Marnie was. But see, the road is winding going up there. I mean, it is wild going up that road.
Doesn't sound like my kind of road.
I got history.
History.
Good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Keep on hanging out with Troy.
Good night, Marty.
I got manufacturing. But yeah, that was a place that my friend Casey once wanted us to go up to, but I never was able to get together during the fall of the year, so I just like went up there just to see. I never been, and I would definitely love to take people up there and do a real good in-depth investigation of that place.
That almost sounds kind of like Brown Springs here, except for there's like Bigfoot and stuff supposed to be there too, but you don't drive up the hill or the mountain. You walk up these hills that are just as dangerous. But yeah, it kind of sounds like that place.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you drive up and then it's like, boom, it's there. And it's not like it's, a cool little special place you walk to. No, it's right there at the side of the road. So I had to find a place to pull off so cars to get by me. And there was stuff spray painted on rocks on the road. Somebody spray painted "God is dead," and I thought, no, that's wrong. God is alive. And it was all kinds of stuff that I saw spray painted up, or like people's names or whatnot. But you could tell that. I mean, I could see where Satan worshipers could be up there doing stuff, or people doing boards and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely could see where people would do that for sure.
Oh yeah.
I can only imagine being up there at night. Ooh.
It sounds like a place I'd love to be at nighttime, just not alone.
No, that's like I was telling April. I like to take a bunch of us up there and we all go up there and just do a good in-depth investigation. And if it's 5 or 6 or 10 of us, so be it. But
if we get Twinkie on that plane, then we'll have to all get together.
That's right. And like what I would do is first I would take people up there during the daytime to get a good look at it, because one bad slip and you're off that mountain, you're gone. And I stayed back next to the road area and filmed there the entire time. But you could see where you could just slide right off and be gone.
Yeah. Hi, player.
I got psychic, believe me, then sin.
Okay.
Twinkie got quiet when I said we just gotta get Twinkie on that plane.
I laughed.
I got newspaper.
Yeah, she laughed. I told my mom about that tonight too.
Yeah.
About you getting on a plane. She says, "Yeah, they only let people off if like they're causing trouble or having." I said, "Yes, she's got to get on there and stay on there."
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very. You too, James. James is sick too.
A lot of people are sick.
Maybe it is contagious.
Marty said it's contagious through the internet. It's a virus.
Yeah, mine says tough.
Are they in the spirit somewhere?
Hey, Danny.
I got blamed.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Danny. So, but anyway, so that's why I wanted to read it, because what I had read in the past was that people had seen shadows and stuff, kind of very minute stuff about that place. That went into a little more in depth about things, and if babies were actually thrown off there, that's very horrible.
I got leaded, then Rhonda. Lynn's sick too.
She said on there she'd get ready to fire a person.
She getting ready to what?
Fire a person. What Lynn said.
Uh-oh.
I got rhetoric, and I respect. I don't know. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is set this green light up.
I got liver, and then again.
Again. Oh, come on. All right. So here in a minute, I'm going to turn this green light, get this thing on. But yeah, I think we'll all survive dreams. Every one of us feels like crud. But I hope everybody gets to feeling better. I know it's the weather. Cold one day, hot the next.
Well, it's been nice here for the last, but during the summertime is when I have a lot of sinus infection stuff, and it's been really nice here, and I think that's stirring it all back up again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Danny. Yeah, like today was in the 40s. What was it? A couple days ago it was in the 60s. And the weather just keeps flip flopping. We got a little bit of snow, not a lot, but it's just, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't say that because in the morning times it is cool until about noon, and it warms up. I got gravity.
But it's just enough to make you sick.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good, Lynn. That should... Okay, Danny. Hope everything's okay.
So you heard a lot of sirens or something like that. Let's see if I can get this on here.
Feel better, Farm Bro. Let us know, please, if you can. We'll be praying.
There's the famous light. And there's a light coming through the top. That's coming from the bedroom. But other than that, everything else is.
You got to make you bigger.
Yep. Oh. Hang on a minute.
My eyes ain't as good as they used to be.
Let's see.
I just got the word James.
James?
Just the name James.
I got ratio.
Ratio. All right. Let's see. Let me move this. I knew it was going to fall over. Yeah. There we go. My dog's down there in the couch and she's seeing the lights and she's like, "What is this?" You see that, Leah? You trying to bite them? You trying to bite the lights? Oh, Lord. If there's any spirits that would like to move these lights, you can move them. If you walk in front of them, we can see you. I got fatal. It's not a word you want to get.
No.
Well, that's not good.
Now I got Johnny.
Leah was growling earlier, and at the in front of where we're sitting, and then behind us, she's going back and forth growling. And right above me is where Jane's at. Jane and Michael are both above the computer desk. So I don't know what she was seeing her growling at, but she's been pretty calm here lately. Got some blue. I got some Tylenol blue stuff. The NyQuil doesn't do much for me anymore.
Oh, NyQuil's my best friend. All I got to do is drink like a tablespoon or teaspoon of that stuff, and I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stuff. Benadryl puts me forward.
I don't like taking Benadryl because it always makes me have a headache.
Mm-hmm.
I got Pitcher.
Picture.
I got Real.
It's Pitcher, like tea pitcher.
Oh, okay.
Then I got Real spelled like a REEL.
And me and Shayna were just talking about Pitcher, Oklahoma the other night, and it's spelled the exact same way.
And I got Nick.
Hi, Rob, Brady brother.
Hey, Rob, how's it going, buddy?
Okay, I don't know if it's just me or because I'm sick or can't hear very well or not, but like a while ago, it sounded like an old man's voice say help, and then now I'm hearing what sounds like whispering.
Not hearing anything on my end or where I'm at, but
My daggone deal just said fat. How rude.
Well, that's better than the F word you got last week.
Yeah.
God.
I ain't got nothing else like that this week, and I've been using it a lot.
I got travel. Somebody on a trip.
It's all right if they're calling me fat. My Uncle Pancho will take care of it.
There you go. I got conservative.
James said so. James and fat. I don't think it was talking to you, James.
I'll tell them what. Man, I'll tell you how many spirits I got going at the same. I got sad.
I got fighting.
You said Poncho take care of
Yeah.
it.
He would too. He didn't put up with that kind of stuff. You didn't disrespect people, especially females.
Whatever spirit was moving around and making my dog growl, can you move in front of these lights and let me know you're here? So last week I went to the mausoleums. I got church, and it's the only mausoleum in this area I can get into. And they've now put like a bench and maybe like a praying table or a table for whatever reason. and there's 3 different ones there, and I only went into one because that's all I had time for. But I've used the EMF detector in that particular one before, and it's really just never done anything. Last week when I set it down and I had the spirit box going and the ghost detector going, that thing kept lighting up. And we went to red several times, and I was pretty happy with that because every time I filmed there before with the EMF or just even tried it, not even filming, but I never get anything. So that was really, really cool.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, Slam, praying you feel better.
Yes, sir. We do pray for you. Get some rest, Slam, and get seen, buddy. Take care of yourself, man.
I got the word Bryce, the name Bryce.
Okay.
Bryce.
I do too, James, but I prefer Fluffy.
God.
I got the heater going because I'm freezing, but I'm hot too.
Do what?
So I got the heater going because I'm freezing, but I'm hot too. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it's anytime I get like a sinus infection, I get like hot and cold at the same. I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's miserable.
Like I'm comfortable because I'm sitting here with the heater blowing down on me, and I've got a sweater wrapped around me, and that's comfortable. But then like my insides feel like they're burning up from the inside out.
Yeah, I hate that.
I got Maze and then Afraid.
And I got Innocent. Now I got Involvement. Involvement and more.
And then Greater.
I still got my last word is still church. It ain't really moved. Kind of flat. So. Spirits, can you tell us the name of the church you're talking about?
I just got BEAT. Involvement in a beating. I don't know. I'm going to keep watching, but I need to lay down myself. Good night, James. Feel better.
Yes, feel better, James.
Good night, James. Praying for you.
What is this thing trying to say? Large.
Large. Kind of getting dark on this side a little more. I've noticed. Everything else seems to be pretty bright in the center. That little area's darkening up a little more.
Yeah, orange.
Orange. And I got jet. I don't know if it's me or not. The lights got lighter than dim or went back to the regular look.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how we all got the same thing. Something in the air, man.
I got Crawling.
Government. I just got Emily.
Emily, there's Jane. We got kill.
Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Jane, can you say Jane on here? We've been waiting to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Outsider.
Outsider.
I wonder if we're going to be zombies soon. Have you seen this generation, Lynn? Just saying.
What about yourself?
Well, the dog moved to the other end of the couch. She got tired of looking into the lights.
Well, I just got the word crawling, so the dog crawled to the other end of the couch.
Yeah. Jane, can you put your name into one of our phones and let us know that you can do that? I think she really liked the river. It just seemed like, 'cause I asked her, I said, you not like being here or something like that? But she never, then I said, do you like it or whatever? And it lit up. And apparently water means a lot of good things to her, possibly.
Yeah.
I thought it was the total opposite.
Maybe she lived on the water somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Gee, also the government's putting something in the air.
Yeah, that's what I said too. It's the government doing it.
Yeah, we can walk into Walmart and see zombies. Spirits, can you put the name of someone here in this stream, either up on the picture or that's my hand, or down in the chat?
I got Bony.
Boney?
Pony?
Boney or Bonnie?
Well, it's not talking about me then.
Boney. Talking about the dog's bones, maybe? Hey, sure. Down here.
My boss's husband is a doctor here, and he said that 3 weeks ago he hadn't seen the first flu. Like 2 or 3 days later, he had one flu case come in. The next day, he had 3 come in. The next day, he had 9 come in. The next day, he had 30 come in.
Mm.
So, yeah, all that stuff's spreading quick.
We had our first confirmed death of the flu this week.
Yeah. Well, they've already said that there's already in the hundreds of people that have already died from it.
That's awful.
And I know there's a couple places here you can't get a flu shot because they're completely out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too late for that anyway.
Yeah.
Because if you've got the bug, I mean, if it's in the air right now, it's in the air. There's.
I remember a few years back, I got a flu shot, and everybody was getting sick, but we got I was working at Home Depot at the time. We got a letter or whatever said there's a strain of flu that the shot you got will not be effective at all for this new.
Yeah, because that year they gave the wrong flu shot.
Yeah. And so everybody's getting sick.
Everyone got a shot that year. Like they said that was like the most people had ever got the shots, the most sold, but not one person was immune to it because they gave the wrong strain to them.
Yeah.
That was just sad.
And I have gotten,
Did y'all see too where they said that anytime if you're writing a check or anything like that, I'm not trying to change the subject.
No, go ahead.
How Lynn wrote 1-3-20.
Uh-huh.
They said do not write it that way when you're like writing a check or anything like that, because people are putting like 2018 or 18 or the 19 or whatever behind it.
Oh Lord.
And like where you're paying your bills if you pay with them with a check.
Mm-hmm.
They try to say that's they can write a different number on there and say, well, they never got the check because it's late for 2019 because they wrote a 19 behind it.
Oh Lord.
or whatever. So they said always make sure you write 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
I heard something about that. I did. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's good practice. I know not a lot of people write checks anymore, but there are some people who
My mama does
really.
for everything.
I have an aunt that still writes checks, and that whenever the first thing, as soon as I see somebody pull out a checkbook, I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's a little faster than it used to be.
Well, my mom. Well, now too. Like when we went and paid the bills today, we always went and paid it with our bank card. Just go to the place, go pay it. Now, if you use your debit card, we're like where we go pay our power bill at, they charge you $2 if you're going to use your debit card. So we stopped and got cash out. When used to, they always wanted to push for you to use your debit card. Now they want to charge you for using your debit card.
They charge you everywhere.
Yeah.
I got the threshold.
I mean, it's crazy. That's why we do. We get the money out and go pay it in person.
Slim don't want Doc Adams working on him. Twinkie.
Slim needs to go to the doctor.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's got a knot going from the back of his head, Twinkie, down to the middle of his back.
Yeah, you definitely need to go, Slim.
He's like, what if they tell me I have cancer or something like that? Because he's had this cough that has not been able to get rid of. And I was like, well, he says, well, I'm not taking treatment. He said, because you take treatment, you don't last long. He said, I just want to live the rest of my days that way.
It depends on what stage it is, how long you last on treatments. But no matter what, you still need to get better.
Yeah. But he needs to go to the doctor so they can tell him what it is.
Yeah, don't be a stubborn arse like Cody.
He is. Trust me.
I got the name Melline. MELINE. Melanie? No, well, MELINE.
Melanie, yeah. They probably just spelled it wrong.
Yeah. Now, I got
Capture.
I've got hanging.
All of a sudden, I'm getting worse.
I understand, Rob.
I'll be right back. I got to go put my clothes in the dryer.
Okay. I got rate, RATE. Jane, I got the word until. Give us the name of somebody in the stream or anybody in my house, or give us a name. There's my hand, sorry. Give us a name.
I got concede.
Concede.
Mm-hmm.
I got whip, WHIP.
It's just a strain of holding all this brain up. Oh my Lord, Slim. Oh. I got although. That's like the third stubborn guy in 2 days that I've talked to that doesn't want to go to the doctor. I had to force Pickle to go to the doctor because he texted me and said that his leg was hurting real bad and it was swelled. And I told him he needed to go to the doctor because he sits driving all the time and it could be a clot or something like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So he went to the ER and he sat there for 6 hours. Then he left because he was tired of sitting there. So I had to jump on his bed again and he went to the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they told him stuff he didn't want to hear. You know, the sitting and the eating junk food and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, did you tell him you already knew that? You just wanted to know something else? But he finally did go.
That's good.
Did he go again?
Huh?
Did he go again?
Who?
Cody.
No, I was talking about Pickle.
Oh.
He texted and told me that his leg was hurting real bad and it was swelled up. So I told him that he needed to go get checked. So he went to the ER, and then he got mad because he had to sit there for 6 hours and they weren't doing anything. So he left.
When you leave, you got to start all over again when you go next time.
Well, I told him, I said, then go to a clinic where you can make an appointment. So he called and made an appointment at one of the clinics near him and went in, and I guess they told him that he needed to walk more and stop eating so much and all that junk, which that is. He sits in the truck all day.
When you stop at a truck stop, you got all that deep fried fatty food.
He lays in the truck all night. I mean, there's not much room in those trucks, even in a sleeper, to move around. And my tongue is painful with this cold. Oh, let's all welcome Newly.
That stuff drives me nuts.
Not Slim.
Not Slim. Get some rest. Praying for you.
Feel better. Go to the doctor. Listen to your wife, girlfriend, whichever one.
Oh, thank you, Twink.
You're welcome. Well, if he doesn't listen to you, he might listen to a girlfriend.
Maybe he'll listen to his sister-in-law. Maybe he'll listen to his sister-in-law.
Maybe. He needs to go, though.
I got Gabrielle.
I got Dash.
Dash? That's different.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Cody, shut your mouth.
Oh, Lord, Slim.
Doctors don't know more than me. Well, why don't you just confer with them then? and then we'll see who knows the most.
Yeah, collab with them.
Yeah, we'll collab with him.
Just tell them what you think, and we'll see if y'all match. I will. He'll be up soon. His alarm's going off. I got Juliet.
Julie.
I just scared the crap out of me.
I know, my head.
What is that?
I'm trying to stay back and behind.
I just seen a little piece of your forehead coming out, and I was like, "What is that?"
I got Jasmine.
I got concerning. What she said.
I got hit.
Jane, we're still looking for a table.
I gotta work from 7 to 11, come home, and then go back in at 1 to 8:30.
Sounds like my week.
Huh?
So it sounds like my week.
And I feel like
I went to work at 6:30 this morning. I got home a little after 9. And
I got
then
Lynn's NS.
tomorrow I only work 9 hours though, so that's one good thing. But then the next day I have another long day.
I got shrieking.
And Friday and Saturday I have long days too, but I'll be home in time for the live streams.
I got medication.
We all need to do that.
Leave the spiritual talents to go.
I got drag.
I got possessed.
Mm.
Don't be possessed, anybody.
Jane, can you put Jane on here, or can you put Michael's name on here, or can you put one of the people in the chat's names on here?
Foul.
What?
Foul. Foul.
Wow.
One of the spirits of these lights, please. Up in front of
Looks like half your lights disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, over on this side, getting really dark. I just put batteries in there just right before the live stream. So.
I got Elizabeth.
Huh?
I got Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Anybody has a name like that in here?
My grandma.
We have somebody that just passed away named Elizabeth. It was Savannah's grandma.
That's my grandma's middle.
And I got Savannah earlier. We've gotten Elizabeth a lot the last several days. But I'm not telling Savannah about it.
Right.
Because she won't know how to handle it. And I've been working on her video for her memorial. I didn't get to do nothing today, but I got it opened up in the background. I got gone.
I'm saying the word possessed. Last word I've got.
I sure will, Joe. Love you.
Love you too. Joe.
Spirit Box Paranormal Dundee. Good morning.
Hey, Dundee, how are you?
In Scotland. That's awesome.
Good morning to you and night to us.
Yeah. Okay, mine went away and then it come back and said gone again.
Gone and gone. Something's gone.
Now it said entered.
So I got possessed still up here.
I got coins.
Yeah. Let's not be entering nobody.
No, don't enter no one. We are good. Thank you, Dundee.
What?
I got prepared.
Prepare.
Troy.
Huh?
Michael said to tell you that he got in the car. Once got in a car and asked, and the key wouldn't work.
That's why I want the key to work. The lady beside me said, because she's probably in the wrong car.
Did you hear him?
I couldn't hear him too good.
He said he once got in a car and he wondered why the key didn't work. And said the lady beside him said, probably because you're in the wrong car. You know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm lost.
It's a Facebook post I put up. Or I saw it, but maybe somebody put it up. Anyway, I sent it to Marnie. Bless her heart, she'll walk to the wrong car. But now that's not near as bad as my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law was coming out of a store. Her brother was sitting in his car, and she was not paying attention. She was texting, and sit down in the car, and it wasn't the car she was supposed to have been in, and she got to noticing that the guy sitting in the car was not her husband.
I've done that before.
Oh my gosh.
I do it. I've done it several times with my mom.
Oh, Lord.
I got rain, tree, surprising.
I got Sophia and Ask.
We get Sophia. Hey.
Hey, Marnie.
No. Well, we'll go back to this in a minute, but I got harassment.
I got surprising right before she turned that light on, and
It was a surprise.
I'm sorry.
No, you're all right, Mark. Go ahead. Surprising and
Joe
surprising.
said cute dog.
Huh?
Joe said cute dog.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Twinkie, look at these suckers. I'm tired.
What is it?
Suckers.
Oh, the suckers, yeah. Are they the hard candied ones or are they the jellied ones?
The jelly one.
Oh, I love them things.
I got them. I got 2 of one for each green. Even though it's not Christmas.
Yeah. That's the best time after Christmas. Everything gets marked down.
That's cool. I got Town. TOWN.
I got that a few minutes ago.
What town are you
I got planning.
I was trying to hide from the camera, but it didn't do it.
Fine.
No, I don't. Trip.
My lights are about gone, man.
It
Yeah.
sucks your batteries down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are yours the rechargeable ones?
No, I just use basic AAAs. There's no way to hook anything up or anything when the batteries die. And I have to do this after every live stream that we do this. I have to put new batteries in.
Well, be thankful because the one that I have does have a rechargeable battery in it, and the battery itself is like $18 a battery.
Oh, Lord.
So I better keep up with this one.
Right.
Yeah, the new light you just got?
My
Me?
LED light, yeah.
Yeah. How much did you pay for that? Not being nosy. How much did you pay for it?
The one that I have, because it comes with the charger and the battery, is like $18. But if you buy just the light itself, it's like $10.
Because I seen it
But
on
then you
Amazon.
gotta buy a battery.
Because I was gonna buy one and it was like $20.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has
it
and all
is.
that.
I got mine off eBay and it was like $9-10. I think is how much it was. They come with a stand and everything.
I was gonna get one like Twinkies, but the batteries are $18.
Yeah, but if you buy the kit, like if you buy it with the battery will last you a while because it's rechargeable.
Just pray you don't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about mine is because, it has the push button deal where you have to push it down. But I put tape over mine, but it has a key to it. And so you turn the key off to make it go off and on. So that's how I just keep the tape on it, and then I just turn the key on.
Like mine came with this, it came with a stand.
Yeah.
And when you put it in there and tighten the stand up.
That's the one I had before I got this one.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking about?
That's the one that K-Dog bought me. When we went to Colorado, he brought it and gave it to me as a gift.
Uh-huh.
I had the exact same one.
I like it pretty good.
IT.
They got lock.
I got Tyler.
Like you just talked about how your lock when you're
Mm-hmm.
Who is Tyler? And Brendan got love. Spirits, thanks for draining my battery. And it gets interesting to go to places and your battery just drains. You just either charged it up or put brand new batteries into whatever it is you were doing. And the spirit box is bad for that sometimes.
Then my spirit box, the batteries seem like they last forever.
Really?
Cord. And see, I've had the same batteries in my spirit box, and we've done several spirit box sessions, and it lasted just fine. So the other night I changed them because it was down to like one deal, I changed them, put them in, and then like within 10 minutes, the batteries were gone.
Yeah, Embark.
I have the same batteries in my spirit box that is Gatlinburg. No, I haven't changed them in forever. I bet you it's been since Gatlinburg.
Yeah. And see, mine did the same. I mean, mine was fine. It didn't run them down at all. And then that one session we did, it drained them really quick. It was down to 1.
Mhm.
And then the next session we did, it drained them within minutes.
No, wait a minute. I might have had to change it one time when we were outside doing the fire.
Yeah.
I might have changed it one time. That's right. I apologize. I forgot about that time. But
But-
one time, then,
But still outside, you know, you did it for a couple hours at a time.
Yeah.
And in the house, you've done it a couple of times. And here you did it at the strip club.
yeah,
And we did it with my mom.
yeah.
So, I mean, the batteries do last good in them. But for some damn reason, I just want to drain them on mine.
I don't know. Mine for some reason. I don't know what it is. And I put good batteries in them. I mean, you know, but sometimes it'll drain. Now there is times I can do like 2 or 3 investigations and it'll stay, you know, pretty good. But then you go to that one particular place and there it is, and it just
Yeah. But if the energy's high too in your house, it's going to drain them fast. It's 4:38 there.
Brenda got stopped. Love to stop.
I also walked in the wrong house, laid on the couch, woke up to a family asking if I'd like to have some breakfast.
That was way before we were together. It ain't nothing. My mom told me she went today and paid her power bill, and she said it was $470 some.
Good Lord.
I said, for what? It's just you and Dad. She said, that's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, sounds like I'd be checking into that.
They got brand new windows they just have put in the house, brand new roof, everything.
Our light bill went up too.
Ours was 470.
Ours this month is 154 or something like that, I think. But I mean, during the summertime, it was up.
See, I don't have central air. We just have windy.
Yeah.
My lights just
Definitely running up.
I'll turn it off.
I got veteran.
Veteran? Mine just is not 3 dots on it now. It ain't nothing.
Yeah. Full.
And I got divorced.
Lord.
Full and divorce.
Anniversary, you don't need to talk about divorce.
I know, right? Done that before.
Yeah, we have 4 different heaters in the house too, though. I got bare.
I can count on my fingers how many times I've used the heat this year.
We have the heaters going nonstop in the living room, kitchen, and just trying not to burn the furnace. We have those Eden Pure
Yeah.
heaters, just so we don't have to turn the furnace on. I mean, it's comfortable in here.
It's been so warm here, and we've got like a high pressure system or something coming in. So they're saying that Friday and Saturday, we're looking at tornadoes, severe thunderstorms.
This weekend?
Yep, Friday and Saturday, and I got to work both days.
Oh,
They call for snow in Virginia tomorrow night, so it's
Diversity.
up there.
I want to step away just a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. We haven't had any winter here hardly.
Any what?
Any winter. So the bugs are going to be like horrible this summer.
We've had rain and starting Friday, it's supposed to rain 9 days straight.
Stare and
They have 4 different heats in their house. What do you mean?
they said you weren't.
Well,
If I get chilly in here, I'll turn the bathroom heater on and sit in there for a minute. Kind of like Slim did. That's the only thing I hate about not having windows is it gets so stuffy in here. And the other night we had the AC on high. Like, I mean, we had it just on, not where it's shut on and cut off. But we turned it on and had it on like 66 degrees because it was so hot in here the other night when we were drinking. That next morning when I woke up, oh my gosh, my nose felt like a popsicle.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
I got the word uncle or the name uncle.
Uncle.
Uh-huh. Maybe James wanting to talk to us. Got half. H-A-L-F. Jane, I'd love for you to give us the name of somebody that's around us here. Stare and
your brain is too big.
Good night, Joe. Love you.
not Joe.
I gotta cry.
Cry. Slim said, "Welcome to the year 2020, Marty."
Isolated, drum, desert, and eventually.
Wow.
What Brendan got. Ow.
Got disappeared. I like to try out that one type of spirit box that they use that has like it's kind of like an echo chamber in it, as opposed to the white noise and radio.
Yeah, I mean, those are cool. Like when you're just doing like a video or something. But if I'm like listening to the spirit box or whatever, I want to listen to the spirit box.
I think that'd be interesting.
Work good when you're just doing a video.
Yeah. See, like I don't know how effective that is because there's times I've listened to it and I can hear some cool things. There's times I hear just nothing but echo.
Yeah.
So
I see the one Josh does,
Mhm.
the way he's got it set up, it's I think it's pretty cool, but I like the static. It's like puts me to sleep.
Yeah, and like Lou Rock will do them too, and it's just some like on live stream, like you said. I don't think it's really good on live stream, but to do it maybe out somewhere might be all right. But I like to give it a shot to hear. I like to have somebody that does it and see how it works when you're there live with it.
Yeah.
Brendan got happiness. It's not making any sense, but every time a new word comes up, the K2 lines jump. Spirits are around you.
Oh Lord, Slam. I got a cycle.
Oh,
He's blaming you, Twinkie.
yep.
Well, you're real funny. Keep on. You remember what the vows were, for better or worse?
The sickness and in health and to obey, I think, was the other one.
No, that wasn't in there.
And to beat your arse if you do wrong.
Hey, me.
I got poor. P-O-U-R.
By the way, Slim said, you don't remember back in 2019, like it was a long time ago. I got stopped.
You got stopped too?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Twinkie get that a while ago?
Yeah.
I got turn, T-U-R-N.
We got that earlier too. What do you mean by turn and stop? What do those mean?
I got far, F-A-R.
Slim said it was last year. Oh, Lord.
Last year was just a week ago.
And Brandon got regulator.
Anytime I see regulator, I think of Young Guns.
Oh, yeah.
Regulators, mount up.
Mm-hmm. I got nothing. We're still waiting on a name from somebody in the stream. Jane, can you do that, please? Or Michael? It's like it's one. Not doing anything right now.
Cattle.
Cattle. I gotta sleep. I got Mike has commented on my status. Let me see what. Oh, okay. He's talking about the wrong. Okay. Who is asleep? Can you give us the name of the person asleep? It says Marty. It says Marty.
Mine says Allison.
Allison. We got telescope. That's an odd word. Of course, that light kind of looks like a telescope.
Mm-hmm.
The way I had it set up, maybe. I don't know if that had anything to do with anything or not. Okay, spirits, we're going to shut this down in just a few minutes. I need you to speak to me if you want this conversation to continue. Oh, I listened to the ghost story today, Amy, from a frugal farmer. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he did a good job on that.
Mm-hmm. I got hate. Hate. And I got Ava, AVA. That's a different name.
I got Kelly.
Kelly. What do you think? So I gotta. Me and Marty's gotta go and we get April up here too, and maybe go back to that parking deck and try to do some investigation.
Yeah.
That was
You
great.
ready, brother?
Hey, buddy. Brandon got dry as pain and cover. It's funny how these things spit out words real quickly and then won't do nothing for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to come back. I'd like to go investigate that place and see what we can come up with. It'd be probably hard to do that spirit box in the stairway area because it'd be so much of an echo. But at least there's a ghost detector in there and an EMF detector and see if we can catch anything.
Gong. G-O-N-G.
Oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back and look at what Josh was talking about earlier, those names that he gave us, and see what I can come up with from maybe old newspaper or something.
Yeah.
Try to get some stuff out of that. And it's gonna change. Every time I think it's going to change, it just goes real red, then drops back down to nothing.
I got distinction.
I got all right.
Mine's still stuck. Brandon got love again. Maybe the spirits are trying to be loving. I don't know.
I got medium.
And I got the pen. The pen's on the wall.
Brandon got mind imbalanced.
I think we're going to show spirits for your participation. Do not attach yourself to anyone in the stream or the chat. Stay where you're at. Bring no harm to anyone. Camera off. There we go. Oh, there we are. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Though everybody's not feeling well. I'm still not feeling great.
I just got all right too.
You got all right. But prayers to everyone that's not feeling well, and hope everyone feels better soon. Also, like I said earlier, prayers for Australia and all the fires they're dealing with.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Do what, April?
I was just saying, yeah, what Amy said about prayers for Australia.
Oh, yeah. Brandon got sense. Yeah. So please be praying for everyone. Everybody pray for everybody. And I want to thank everybody for being here tonight and being a part of the stream. And make sure I didn't miss anybody in the last little bit. I think everybody's buddy. I saw buddy. But thank you again, and everybody get to feeling better. April, you're going to try to go on tomorrow night?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay. Will everybody be watching for April tomorrow night? If we're going to hop off here and everybody's going to get some rest, maybe hope we feel better tomorrow morning. I hope. So, but thank you again, Amy, April, for being up here, and everybody in the chat. We appreciate it. And everyone have a good night. We love y'all.
Good night. Love y'all.
Good night. Love y'all.
See y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you all.